Hi and welcome. I'm Rachel Chamness at Sound Waves Heal. Today is a Thanksgiving American holiday, so this is a pre-recorded video, but don't worry because after I talk about two of my cards, I'm going to pick 5 cards and do a healing on each one. So you can go ahead already and start thinking about 1 through 5. In fact, put them in the comments as I'll be back later probably to check the comments, but I will be enjoying Thanksgiving with my family today. I am a shamanic mentor and a shamanic channel. So I work with beings of the highest light, and Fae elementals are one of them. And this is my deck, the Elemental Magic and Manifestation Fae Oracle deck, which you can find on Amazon if you're in America, or on my site, a little bit discounted if you're outside of America, so you can spring for that $20 shipping fee. I did take $10 off or so, $9 off, so that you can get a little discount on that shipping. So I'd love for you to buy my deck. It is very helpful. It will help you learn how to use cards if you've never used them before. And if you're an advanced reader, it will help you to actually channel the beings on the cards. That's what they're there for. And they're very powerful in that way. They're also made for everyday questions for readers. These are great qualifying cards for qualifying and really knowing the answer. And for you, if you're looking for an answer, these are very easy to read. So, okay, let's go. Today, I want to talk about these 2 cards. So Time to Move actually was the very first card that we did. So I did have an artist. Her name's Shannon Oliver, and she's amazing. And so this card's a little bit different than the rest, but I love it so much. It really captures the river naiad sort of feeling of sort of being visible but not visible, being part of the river. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, I just love it. Okay, let's talk about it. So in my deck, it comes with this book, and there's over 37 different kinds of Fae elementals in this deck, even though, of course, there's more than that. I have met probably, I don't know, at least 20 new kinds of Fae and elementals in the past several years, and they wanted to be in the deck. And I am writing a book, but it's a little bit on the back burner right now. So, okay, let's talk about it. River naiads are water creatures who live in rivers. Naiads seem to me to be very ethereal. Their presence seems more like a spirit or energy than a being with a higher dimensional body. They are very fluid creatures who are really just the spirit of the river. They are very wise and loving beings. So in this, you'll see that I'm describing what each creature is, what they are. And of course, these Fae elementals exist in a higher dimensional body, like I was talking about, or higher dimensional frequency. They are like spirit guides, so they really do exist. And then there is a channel. Lady Nadia says, "It is time to surrender to the flow instead of fighting against the current. Your stagnant energy is blocking a beautiful momentum into the life you have always wanted. You are being guided towards a move physically or mentally. It might require what feels like a risk, but it will bring you great rewards of freedom and joy." So, yay, I hope you like that one. And now we will bring the other one forward. If you're here, please go ahead and comment, even though this is a pre-recorded video. I would love to come back and see your comments later on. This is one of my favorite cards. It's just so beautiful. I just love it. Trusted Patience with Faunally the Servitor. Servitors are shy creatures. If you connect with one, you should give them many thanks for appearing to you with a message and consider yourself lucky. Unlike deer on Earth, who are prey to many species, these beings are calm and trusting in the Creator. They are children of Gaia. And her message is, trust in the coming result of your wishes and desires. The very best possible outcome is assured once you release all worry and place your trust in the universe. You cannot possibly know the very best outcome from your human perspective, so it may look different from what you are desiring. Yet once it is yours, you will not wish it to be any other way. Okay, so now I am going to choose 5 cards, and each of these cards, you choose one, or if you want to, then just go ahead and think. What is your number right now, 1 to 5? Each of these cards will be followed by a liquid Reiki shamanic sound healing. This is my modality that I use and also teach. So I will be bringing forth in sound a clearing or a healing that is related to the card that you are choosing. So if you've chosen your number, now don't change. We're going to start with card number 1. So card number 1 is actually a call for clearing. Satsula, the Diamond Light Dragon, is one of the Diamond Light Dragons of Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel. And so if you get this card, it really means that you need a clearing of some kind. This means a spiritual clearing. You may not be feeling really good. You might be feeling, so there are many signs that you need a spiritual clearing. If you just feel gunky, or you just feel weighed down by other people's energy, or you're feeling like a repeated thought that just can't stop, or you're feeling low, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling anxious, you're just not feeling right, you're not feeling like yourself. Also, if you have this sort of thing where you feel like you're not acting yourself, you're really acting like yourself 10 years ago, or really, really just like dramatic, or just really, it's not you. And you almost feel like you're this little voice in the back of your head saying, hey, that doesn't sound like me. And that could actually indicate that you have a spiritual entity in your energy field. It needs to be removed. And any Reiki master teacher should know how to do that. I do teach that in my Reiki master teacher course. So if you got called for clearing, then you need a clearing. I will do as powerful one as I can for a group right now. But if it doesn't really clear you, then you may want to have a session with someone who does these sorts of clearings. I do it myself, of course, and also have practitioners in Sound Waves Heal that do it as well, such as Misty Sullivan. But you may know someone who does it, and good, call them up because it might be time for a clearing. Okay, but here I'm going to do some liquid Reiki shamanic sound healing for that, for card number 1, and for anyone who's watching, if you feel like you need a clearing. Hai kosriya sorakaya no kasiam no dusiria putusiria yare. I don't know who I am. I see. So as a shamanic channel, I actually channel these beings of light. So that was a healing from Satsula, and the message was as well. So I hope that that helped you. Now we'll go to card number 2. If you picked card number 2, this is it. This is what I call the Claire audience cards. Listen, Mudu the Tall Elf. And when this card comes forward, it's usually about that your spirit guides are trying to get you to hear them, to follow them. So whether or not you can see and hear and feel and know everything with your clairs, if they're open, and of course, everyone can open their clairs. I absolutely help people do that, and many other light workers help people do that. You can open your clairs in many ways, but even if it's just at the stage where you're asking for a sign and receiving it, or if it's at the stage where you can just ask and they appear to you and give you the message, that's great. But they're asking you to listen to what your spirit guides have to say, because your spirit guides do have to tell you something. Okay, and that'll bring a liquid Reiki shamanic sound healing for card number 2 by channeling Mudu the Elf for you. Hi, Hi, Anakasira, hi, Anodosi, Hamadakuri, Alaye, hi, Alohu, Tudikisiria, Manakari. And he has a message for you. I'm going to trans channel him for card number 2. Listen, for much is happening around you. We are very much trying to bring you a message. Please listen and believe that you are truly receiving a message from your spirit guides. Put your faith in yourself and your ability to discern what is true, and believe that we are truly sending you not just one message, but many, so that you can receive them and know that they are for you. For we are trying to guide you. We wish to guide you to your most bountiful future. Will you please meet and let your spirit guides know that you would like to hear from them and will trust in their messages and follow them? Okay, that's a good message, actually. That's a lot of what I teach my students, my channeling students. You know, you really, really need to believe what you're getting. So he's saying that your spirit guides are trying to talk to you. You got card number 2, of course, to all of you. Of course they are. And they're trying to talk to you. And so please listen and don't shake it off and say, I'm just making that up. Don't do that. They're really talking to you. Okay, card number 3 is here. You got compassion, Lathrelai, the tree spirit, compassion. When this card comes up, it's usually about your compassion for yourself. It could mean that you're not giving enough compassion for yourself. That's my cat. Or it could mean that you're not giving enough compassion for someone else. Usually it's about yourself, where you're giving compassion to everyone but yourself. But in this case, since we're doing a group reading, I feel that it could be either or. So really think about that. Is this card about you not giving yourself enough compassion, or is this card about compassion that you're not giving to another soul, that you're not really seeing things from their direction? Because, and I see this could be very true for many of you who got this card today, that you're feeling triggered, or you're feeling like they are kind of stuck in this place, and it's hard for you to believe that they've changed. I get that pretty strongly for some of you. So giving that compassion, trying to look at people and see if they deserve your compassion instead of your anger. And also for yourself, do you deserve more compassion for yourself? So here's a healing for discernment. So Lathrelai wants to bring a healing through that helps you figure it out, who this is about, if it's about you or someone else, and how you should change your mind to see them. And I'm sorry, my cat's like all over the place. All right, so I'm going to channel Lathrelai for you. All right, first I'm going to move my glasses out of her way. Okay. And this is a liquid Reiki shamanic healing as well. Okay, my cat's really into the card pulls today. You want to show your face, Kirby? This is Kirby. Oh, she's just a kitty. She's not going to allow me to hold her for too long, probably. Huh? Oh, you're going to let me. Okay, so the next card is card number 4. And it is worthiness. So this is Beesby, the Selkie. Selkies do help with a lot of worthiness. So she's coming forward, as she does often, to say that where are you not feeling worthy? Where are you not giving enough worthiness to yourself? Where is your self-love or your self-worth a little low? And it's time to work on it. So I'm going to bring you a healing from the Selkie Beesby to help you heal that worthiness inside you and see where you need to do some changes to help. And sometimes the changes is words, law of attraction, what you're saying about yourself repeatedly. Of course, anything you say is going to be coming true. And so you want to really watch your words. Here's a healing from Beesby. Oh, here is a healing from Beesby. That felt good. We only have one card left. I hope you guys are commenting which card you picked and commenting as much as usual, even though this is a pre-recorded video, because I can't wait to come back and look at the recording later and see what you guys said, since I'm not here because it's Thanksgiving in America. If you just tuned in, that's what it's saying at the bottom. But thank you for coming. So this is the last card and last healing. So if this one's yours, you got trust your intuition. Of course, narwhal are also elementals. Isn't that funny? So Whirly comes forward. Whirly, this card is all about kind of what we were saying with the clairaudience card, number 2, that your spirit guides are trying to talk to you all the time. And they're giving you feelings, even if the rest of your clairs aren't open yet. You likely have claircognizance, like that knowing, trusting your intuition feeling, which this card actually says. So it's about claircognizance. But you might also have clairsentience, where you feel your feelings. Sometimes you feel other people's feelings. That's a good sign that you're a healer, you're an empath, and it's time to start working on your path. But anyway, trust your intuition with Whirly is like you're getting really good messages, but are you believing them? Because it's really important that you believe them. So you're getting these great messages, so believe them. Don't throw them out and say, oh, it's just my imagination. Don't you know that imagination is just messages from your spirit guides? Look, that's even on the back of my booklet. Perhaps imagination is and always has been a glimpse into another reality. And that other reality could be just where your spirit guides are. Alternate realities could just be a glimpse into your knowing and your higher dimensional ability. So your imagination isn't just made up. Many times it is messages, and it is other things. Your spirit guides teaching you how to manifest, or your spirit guides teaching you that thinking negative negative thoughts, going on and on. What if this happened? Oh my God, what would we do? And then that would be so horrible. And now I feel terrible. Like that's also like really bad. Law of attraction. Don't get caught in that trap. I catch myself in that all the time. Look, I'm a mom. It's hard not to worry about things. So, we're just human. We're just trying to get along here in this hard 3D earth. So anyway, back to trust your intuition. When your intuition comes through, trust it. When you get that feeling, that claircognizance feeling, that knowing, then trust it. Trust it. Okay, here's a healing from Narwhal to help you trust your intuition. Now, all of these healings, you can listen to them all and they will work for anyone listening. But the card is a more specific message for you. Okay. That narwhal was that's a funny sounding liquid Reiki sound healing. So yes, I'm a shamanic channel and a shamanic mentor. And so that's what I call my liquid Reiki shamanic healing, or sound healing if you like. And I do actually teach others to do it. No, you don't have to be a trained singer to do it at all. That just happens to be my background. It's just as powerful no matter what. So thank you all so much for coming. You can find me at soundwavesheal.com. And if you want to purchase my elemental cards, you can buy them on Amazon, or you can go to soundwavesheal.com/Fae Oracle. And if you're in the UK or other places, I have discounted them on my site so that you can save on shipping, because the shipping's kind of high. And if you're in the US, then you can order on Amazon. Why do I do it that way? Because it's just easier if you have to deal with US taxes. If you are a healer, if you are a channel, if you're an oracle, if you're a Reiki practitioner or Reiki 1, even if you feel like healing and being a channel is part of your future, I would love to see you in my 5D Daily Facebook group for healers and channels. I'd love to see you there. If you're not any of that, but you would like to find me on another channel and you're watching from FindMeAMedium, then you can find me at the other group that I have, which is I Love Fae. So it's I Love Fairies, Fae, and Elementals, and it's at I Love Fae. If you want to find me there instead, I'd love to see you there. And if you're in that group right now watching this as I'm live in many places or on my YouTube page, thank you so much for following me. And don't forget to check out Find Me a Medium, because there are so many great mediums on this channel. So thank you so much for coming. If you're in America, I hope you're having a beautiful Thanksgiving, and I'll see you next week. Okay, thanks. Bye.